Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my Finish 19 in 2019 Project Pan intro. If you've been with me for a while, you know that last year I attempted a makeup use up 18 in 2018. I can't remember how many products I actually hit goal slash finished. I want to say it was somewhere around 11, maybe 10. I know it was a little bit over half. So overall, I think it was a very successful project. I mean, I wouldn't have finished those items had I not put them in the project in the first place. So this year I am doing something very similar, except this time it's not just makeup use up. I do have some beauty products thrown in here. Most of these items I do want to finish up completely, but if there's a specific goal to a product, I will let you know as I'm showing them to you. Since this is just the introduction, that's what this video is gonna be. I'm gonna introduce you to the 19 items that I'm gonna be focusing on in 2019. On some of these items, you cannot see how much product is in there, so you know I can only do so much. On pans, I will just show them to you for now, but on my update I'll show you a picture side-by-side comparison so you can see progress. And on some measurable items, I will actually have them marked with the Sharpie so that you know what my starting point is. So without any further ado, let me introduce you to the 19 products that I want to focus on this year. I'm gonna start with the products that I cannot measure like my starting point on, and with that being said, let's start with, I want to say this is like a gimme product. This is the Kate Somerville Makeup Setting Spray. It does have SPF 50, and I mean, obviously you cannot see through this packaging. And the reason why this is a gimme product is because unfortunately it expires, no you cannot see, but it expires in May. And I remember when this product was released, I wanted it so bad. It was very hyped. So I finally got my hands on it, and then it just went to my hoard and I never used it. So now I only have 5 months to finish it. Of course, if it's not used up by the beginning of May, I am gonna have to throw this away. You guys know I do have acne prone skin, so I don't play when it comes to stuff like this. This is, you know, in a way a gimme product because regardless, it will be gone by the end of the year. But hopefully I can finish it before May arrives. I will also be working on this sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in the shade dark brown. I mean, you can clearly see the tiny little tip there. Let me see. Can you see it? I mean, it's very small. I don't want to roll it up because I'm afraid it's going to break. So I'm not going to be able to show you how much is in there. I'm just going to use this till it's gone. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't take that long. I personally don't use anything in my brows. I mean, you can clearly see that I have nothing there because I don't know how to do my brows. So if you see me in really bold brows or with really messed up brows throughout this year, now you know why. It's because I'm going to be trying to be using up this sample of the Brow Wiz. Last year I used up a lip exfoliator from e.l.f. and this year I want to attempt it again. I'm not going to show you how much product I have in here because first of all, it's broken, and you know how lip exfoliators are. They're very nasty. So with this one, I'm just gonna show it to you when it's finally done, just like I did last year. I don't like to show it. I think lip exfoliators are gross. So my goal is to finish it completely. I'm already like about 3/4 of the way into this one. When I finished the one I was working on last year, I started working on this one. So I do have a head start. Since we're talking about last year, let me introduce you to the first product that I'm rolling in from last year's project. This is the Lancome Absolute Precious Cells Nourishing Lip Balm, and I mean you can't not see through the packaging at all. I even have a hard time when I hold it up against the light, but I want to say that I'm somewhere around the halfway point now. And the reason why I'm rolling this in is because I just really want to see how much longer this is gonna hang on. I used this all of last year and I still have that much product, you guys. So I'm just very curious to see if this is the year where I'm going to use it up, or if it's just going to continue to roll on, which will be ridiculous at this point. Hopefully I do get through it. That's my goal. It's just been in my stash for so long. I'm so ready to move this out. Before we get into the makeup, I want to talk about the 3 beauty products that I also want to use up this year. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this Garnier Fructis Style Sleek and Shine Flat Iron Protector. This is one of those heat protecting mist, and I've had this in my hoard for about maybe 6-7 years, that long. And I mean, as you can see, there's not much product. I mean, I'm starting right here. You can see that mark. Obviously, that's not a lot of product, but I really try not to apply any heat to my hair. This is just my natural curls. This is my natural hair color. So I'm really trying to keep it as clean as possible, you know? So using this up might take me a long time, but I need to move it out. I mean, I have some other heat protectants in my stash, and for some reason I'm not ready to let them go. And if I'm not letting them go, then I need to use them up. I'm gonna have to make some exceptions this year and apply some heat, whether it's straightening or do some really nice defined curls. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you know, I'm gonna have to be using my flat iron so that I can use up this guy. Oh my god, this one's very dusty. It's just been collecting dust for a while. It is an e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. This is just to spot clean your brushes, you know, especially with eye brushes, maybe face brushes. It can help with that, but I don't use this, you guys, at all. I mean, look at all that dust. It's just been hanging around my counter for over a year, and I don't use it. This is just a product that shouldn't be part of my collection. I like to just wash my brushes. I don't like to do spot cleaning, and I'm not sure if I have another one in my stash. Hopefully I don't, because this is really like an unnecessary product in my collection. This product I'm a little bit scared of because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish it. There's a lot of product. This is my starting point right here. You can see right there that gold line, and this is the Tarte Maracuja oil. Now for some, this product might be really easy to use up. I mean, it's still face oil, use it every night, right? But I cannot use it in my face. It breaks me out. I've tried that before. So I am exclusively gonna be using this on my neck, and I intend to use it on my nails, maybe, since right now, you know, it's winter and my skin around my nails tends to dry up, and maybe use it up on my hair as well. I don't know, we'll see. I just need to make sure that I finish this year. It's been in my stash for like a long time. I want to say maybe 2 years. So this year I'm going to be focusing on finding ways to get this into my daily routine so I can finish it up. Let's get into the makeup now, shall we? The first two items that I have are liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. I was very inspired by Rachel Winters here on YouTube to use them up, to put them in this project, because last year on her project, hers went bad, and I don't want them to go bad. I want to use them up. So the first one that I have is Echo Park, and I mean, you can't even see the packaging on this. It's so worn off. These lipsticks are old, you guys. And this one, I know you can't clearly see it, but trust me, like, I'm somewhere down here. I put it up against the light. There's not much product, so I think I can finish it. Might take me a long time, but I'm gonna finish it. And the other one that I have is this more mauvey shade. This is in the color Clueless, again from ColourPop, and I'm like over here. It's a little less than halfway, but I still have a long way to go. I will also be focusing on my Lancome, I think they're called Juicy Shakers. Yeah, they are Juicy Shakers, and this is in the color Boom Marine. And it's a nice little pinky one. It's separated, and this one's practically new. I've only used it maybe a handful of times, and I'm starting like all the way up here. There's that Sharpie line, and this is one of the products that is very old in my stash, so that's one of the reasons why I want to use it up. But this one also has, it's gonna take me a while, I really need to shake this, but this one, where I was going is, it has a sponge applicator, and I just realized how gross that is. Like, I mean, the product smells yummy. They smell really good. They smell very fruity. But I don't want to be hoarding a sponge tip applicator product that's, you know, soaking in oils for a long time. I just think that's kind of gross. So I want to use it up ASAP. This is going to be one of the lip products that I focus on first, just because that applicator kind of scares me. And I've had this in my stash for quite a while now. So here you go. It's pretty. It gives a nice glossy finish to your lips. I love this product, but it needs to go. The lip balm that I want to focus on this year is the Sugar Rosé from Fresh. This is a deluxe size sample, and I will measure this on a paper for you guys so that we can compare progress on the next update. But I've never used this sample before. I still have a lot of product left in here, and I think this can go pretty quickly early in the year. Just like brow products, I rarely use lip liners, and I don't have a lot in my stash, but I do have about 4, and I made the mistake of swatching them and put them on my lips when I first got them, so I cannot pass them on, unfortunately. So now I'm stuck with them, gotta use them up. And the one that I want to focus on is this one from Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Pencil in the color 04 Rose, and it's just an everyday perfect rose color. It doesn't get any more wearable than that shade. So again, I'll measure it up in a paper, but this product is basically brand new. I am rolling in 2 more lip products from last year's project. I was just so close to finishing them that I really want to focus on them and make sure that I get them out of my stash ASAP. So the first one is this beautiful brownie nude from Laura Mercier, and it is in the color Milky Way. It's a nice little deluxe size lipstick. Here's a quick swatch. It's just a brownie nude, and there's still some product in there, not a lot. So I think this year is going to be the year when I finally finish it. Again, paper measurements will come on the first update. And the other one that I'm adding is another deluxe size sample, but this one's from Marc Jacobs, and it is in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This is a rosy mauve lipstick. I really love this shade, and I don't have much product left in here, you guys. If I focus on it, I can get this out really quick. Or, you know, I like to think I will, but to be honest, I'm very slow at using up lip products, but I own a lot and I really gotta move them out. My goal is to finish completely all of the lip products that I just shared with you. On last year's makeup use up, I used up completely a cream highlighter and a cream contour bronzer stick. So this year I am bringing in a cream blush. Cream products just tend to expire faster, so I want to get them out ASAP. Plus, I rarely use cream anything except for my foundation. So again, another product that shouldn't even be in my collection to begin with. And the blush that I'm going to be working on is this deluxe size sample from NARS in the color Orgasm. And I mean, everybody knows this color, but I'm still going to show it to you just in case this is your first time seeing it. It's the most perfect color for a blush. I do have this in a powder form, so I'm looking forward to using this up. I know I like this shade and it's pretty. It's never been used. I love it when companies make cute deluxe size samples packaging. Like, even though it's little and it's just a sample, like, the packaging is very, very nice. Speaking of cream products, I wanted to put in a cream eyeshadow. Now, I am working on a Panda palette this year. If you missed that intro, I'll link it in the description box for you, as well as at the end of this video. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself, but I really wanted to get out this cream eyeshadow because it's been in my stash for at least 3 years. And it still works, but it's again another product that I don't really use, so I want to move it out. It has been loved, well loved before. I do have a really nice dip on this cream eyeshadow. This is from Avon, and it's the Extra Lasting Cream Eyeshadow. It is in the color Forever Bronze. I'm not even sure if they still make this ones, but I mean, look at that dip. I do have a really nice dip. Since I am focusing on my Panda palette and that's my main focus when it comes to eyeshadows, I don't want to give myself like a very unrealistic goal for this. My goal is to just hit pan, get my use out of it, and then, you know, we'll go from there. If I hit pan early on, I might expand my goal to finish it completely. We'll see, but for now I just want to hit pan because whatever's left at the end of the year, I'm throwing this product away. It's just been around for too long. And the last 3 products that I have to share with you today are powders. The first powder is from Wet n Wild, and this is the Photo Focus Pressed Powder. It is in the color Warm Beige, and it's a little, at times this seems to be a little orange for me. So I want to finish it so that I can try another shade. But as you can see, I already have massive pan. Oh, sorry. I already have massive pan in this product. My goal is to finish it completely. I think I can do that. Another powder that I would love to finish completely, but I'm not sure I will, is this one from Revlon. It's just a translucent powder. There's really no visible dip or anything. This was a hand-me-down from my sister, and she gave it to me probably about 1.5 years ago. And this has just been sitting in my drawer because I was working on a translucent powder last year, if you remember. So even though I tried this on my skin and I am wearing it today, I haven't really given it much use. My goal for this is to finish it completely. I think that's a little bit unrealistic because I didn't finish last year's powder, but last year's powder was really bad formula. It was just not working out with my skin. This one, I mean, I think it looks good today, so I think I'm gonna be enjoying this one. So for now, my goal is to finish this completely. Regardless, whatever I don't finish from this powder will be tossed away at the end of the year because it's another one that's been just hanging around for too long, and you know, it's a face product. I don't like to play with that. Last but definitely not least, I have this sample size of the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Sorry, my packaging is a bit worn off, so it was a little hard to read. My goal on this was to just hit pan, but this morning I hit pan on it. So now you can see that little baby pan. So now my goal is to hit Saipan, like hopefully finish about half of this product. Now you're probably wondering, Laura, why are you going so easy on yourself? Make it a goal to finish it completely. I would love to, but I can't because this bronzer breaks me out. I don't wear this as a bronzer. I use this as a transition on my crease, and I think it's the perfect crease transition color for me. I've been enjoying it. I think it looks great, especially on those no makeup days. So that's how I'm gonna use it. And like I said previously, my Panda palette is my #1 priority when it comes to shadow this year. So I don't wanna set an unrealistic goal. If I hit Saipan, I will retire this product from my collection as a whole, because again, it's been around for too long and it breaks me out. All right guys, so those are my 19 products I'm gonna try to finish up this year. I know I'm a little bit late to this project, but I wanted to do it either way. I loved doing it last year, and as long as I have a beauty hoard, I'm gonna continue to do these projects. I'm slowly trying to get to a reasonable collection. So these projects have really been helpful, especially when it comes to decluttering and, you know, getting rid of stuff. I really love the panning community for that, you know. It's just really fun for me, you guys. So like I mentioned multiple times throughout this video, I will take pictures, I will measure everything, and hopefully I want to do my update sometime in March. I like to update quarterly. So sometime in March, I'll come back, sit here, and we'll discuss progress. Hopefully I have some good progress to share with you. If I'm lucky enough, maybe I can finish some of my rolled over lip products from last year. I don't know, no pressure. I don't want to pressure myself, but you know, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to moving stuff out, and I just want to thank you guys for being part of this journey. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss an update. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. Let me know in the comments below if you're doing a similar project. I would love to go check it out. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.